Alrighty, everybody, welcome to the first generation farmer series. We're pulling up to our farm here, and today our goal is to get some lime down. I'm not sure how much we're gonna get down since I've never really limed before, so this is gonna be a new experience for me. But we're gonna see if I can't get some guided help. Probably, I don't think anybody's gonna be around to help us today, but we did rent out a spreader from the co-op. So first we gotta go pick up that, and we also have to go pick up the semi that they told us that we could have. So that's gonna be what we're gonna be doing today. Now the spreader that we did get is a little bit of an on the larger side, but it's going to be perfect for what our farmland is. So I will see you all once we get down to the co-op. Alrighty, everybody, we're pulling into the co-op here. This is the co-op. Now, it's not like your usual co-op. All they do is applications and all that type of stuff, so they don't have like a full grain setup here, but as you can see, there's some of their stuff there. What we're picking up today is going to be that spreader. So we're going to back up to that and we're going to hook it up. Since I already paid for it and everything, they already know I'm coming out here to do this. So we got to pick up this, and then I got to go get the semi, and I don't remember if it's full or not, so I might have to fill it up. So let's get out. Open the door here. Let's get out and hook this up. Ready, there we go. Pick that up there. Now, the spreader we're getting is a Mobility 1000 as a row crop spreader. And I know this is usually used for like fertilizers and all that type of stuff, but we're going to be using it for lime today. We were going to pick up this one, but it's I feel like this one would be more efficient for what we're doing. We're paying, I think, 14 grand for this in the semi, and then we're going to pay like 4 grand for each load, I think. Yeah, 4 grand for each load of lime that we use. So that's going to be a little bit interesting. But let me get out and check this semi-trailer. Start the truck up. Peterbilt. I don't know what this is. I think a 386. I'm not sure what it is, but it's got a sleeper in it. It's nice. So let's undo the tarp here. It has some lime in it as far as I can see in the monitors. We're going to have to fill it up somehow, so I will be back with you guys once I figure out how to get this thing filled up. Alrighty, so we got the lime in the semi. There was a round back, so I just pulled that there. We're gonna come back later and get the semi, but first we gotta bring the spreader back. And I already checked everything, so all the hazards and stuff work on it. But I've never really used a spreader before of this caliber, so we're gonna have to figure out how to like run this thing. I don't think it's too hard. It's just trying to figure out like how fast like the discs we need to set at. So like how fast the lime comes out and all that. So we're still gonna have to set that up. I'll probably do that once I get down to the field and get some lime in it. Just test some of it out. So I'll be back with you guys once we get both the semi and the tractor back to the field. Alrighty, everybody, we're pulling into our home ground here. So obviously, since this is our home ground, we're gonna be doing this first. We first have to get the semi down here. Like I said, we haven't got that done here yet. So I'm going to have them bring it down here, and hopefully they'll be here in a little bit. So we're going to wait for them. Alright, it looks like they just pulled in right there, so let's get out and go fill this spreader. I first gotta see how to use this, because I'm not sure how this completely works. Then we gotta pull up under this, undo the tarp, there we go, and let's get out here and get in the semi. Oh, no, it's filling up, there we go. Now, I'm wondering how the spreader's gonna run on here. I'm not really sure how it's gonna run, but it looks like it should work pretty good. I don't see why it wouldn't. Alright, let's get it back in here, shut the door. Now, this field looks like it's already been limed, but on my pH values, it looks like it's not really that good. So we're actually going to apply lime to it again. Now, it does seem a little bit weird, but that's just what we're going to do. So let's first get this all started up. Whoops, we need to unfold it. There we go. So we are going to start the liming of this field, and I will turn this into a time lapse for y'all. Alrighty, everybody. So we just got done on the field with the lime. Now, I already had everything set up for like the discs and stuff, so let me get out and I'll show you everything. I had the spread speed already put down. I just put the requirements or like whatever they said in the manual for it, but I just did that and it looks like it went out fine. I didn't have any issues, at least. We had to fill once and once only, so I don't know how much we still have in here. The tarp is not up, so we just had that running. And really the only problem we had was when those stupid deer ran out in front of us over there and I almost ran one over. That could have gone really wrong. But the truck is still running here. It's got everything set up over here. Got the truck here, but we're probably gonna move over to the next field down there, right across the creek, and we'll do that one. I'll probably fill up first, and then we'll head on down there. So I will see you guys once we get down there. See if we can't fill this up really quick. Oh, there we go. It just takes a second for it to start coming out. Let's get out. That's coming through there. The mobility. A little watch at this. Alright, so it looks like we already completed the storage on one of the tanks, so let me get in and change it. There we go, we just changed it, and I can hear the lime coming out. So that's going to be two $4,000 loads so far. So 1, 2, writing it down on my little paper I got here. My little notepad so we can tell the co-op. I don't want a cheap amount of money, that'd be illegal, so let's not do that, but I'm going to move on down to the next field. See you guys there in a second, because it's literally right down the road. Alrighty, so since there isn't a field entrance, we're just gonna have to drive through the grass, which I don't really like. We're gonna need to make a field entrance because it's not really safe. But we're gonna pull through here and we're gonna start up the lime spreader. Start this up. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna start up our lime spreading and I'll start up another time lapse for you guys. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Alrighty, everybody, that took like 5 seconds to do. That didn't even like get us down like 20%. So I found the entrance while I was going around the field. It just blends in with the grass, so it's right here. This is very steep. Not sure if I like that, but you know, can't really do much about it. We're gonna bring this back. Now I think that's the only 2 fields we really have to lime, if I'm not mistaken. Let's check on our iPad here really quick, because they gave us a little thing of all the pH samples they took around our farm. Alright, everybody, so we're heading on down to our next field. Like I said, we're gonna take a look at our iPad here. We already finished these 2 fields here. Now, we're heading back to the farm, but I had actually decided, since I looked at the iPad, I seen that we have to do field 79. So we're going to get the semi and bring it on down there, and then hopefully we can get field 79 finished with the amount of lime we have left. I'm hoping we can, at least, because we're currently paying about $8,000 just for the lime in itself right now. So it's not very nice for us, but it's gonna help us in the long run. Alrighty, everybody, so we're pulling up to the field here. Not sure if there's a field entrance, but it's just like right here, so I'm just gonna pull into it. Now we have to get the semi on down here, but first I'm gonna take a little inspection of the spreader because I haven't done that completely yet. So let's look at the tractor really quick. Since we've never really ran it before, kind of wondering how it's running, but it seems to be running just fine. I mean, I've obviously have some experience running a tractor, so I don't think I'm completely new, so I still know a lot of the stuff and how it works. So this looks pretty good. I don't see anything wrong with it. Nothing's broken on it as far as I can see. All the stuff back here, the hydraulics and stuff, seem to be working. It is very white. That is due to the lime, obviously. Then the spreader itself back here looks pretty fine. All the discs and stuff are working as they should, which I hope so. It's not our piece of equipment, it's a co-op, so I hope that they keep their stuff with all good working conditions. So we're going to start liming, and then we're going to go pick up the semi here in a little bit. So I will see you guys once we have the semi back here and we need to fill up again. Alright, everybody, so we just got back with the semi. I had to run down there and get that, but we're gonna get back in the tractor here. It's still on, I just left it running since it wasn't gonna take too long. We're gonna pull into this and get more lime since we ran out like right there. So let's see if we can do that really quick. Let's let this thing start running. If it starts running, I'm not sure if we got the trigger. Well, let's see if we can get this to work here. Probably help if the truck was on. There we go. Now let's just start working. Take a look back there, see it's filling up. Alrighty, so it has finished. It has finished filling up there. Now we're gonna start liming again. So we're gonna cut back to the time lapse. Alright everybody, we're running on our last bit of lime here. We're about to run out. We'll actually watch this run out as it'll stop spraying. There we go. So what I'm going to do is, since we don't have any more lime, I'm not going to lime the rest of this field since it's not much left. But what we're going to do is we're going to run a little experiment. We're going to see how much of a yield difference it takes if we put lime on a field and then when we don't. So I'm kind of interested to see like how that's going to work out. But that's one of the things. And the other thing is we need to get the co-op their payment. So let's pull up our little book here. We've had like, I think 4 loads in total. If not, I'll just give them the extra. So $16,000 for loads. Let's go to invoices here. Make a new invoice. Shoot, guys, I think I just did this wrong. I think I accidentally sent a invoice to them, so they're gonna have to send an invoice to me, and I'm gonna have to pay it. So never mind. I guess we'll have to let them do that. But as for that, I guess I'll just have to delete that out of our thing. But that is probably going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video of the First Generation Farmer series.